Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be driving my Model 3 using Hardware 3 running FSD 12.6.4. And this Jeep just came into the lane, so the car slowed down and recognized it. And now it's getting over to the right lane because we're going to be making a right at this stop sign. So you can see some stop sign action. Comes smoothly to a stop. Stops to see the pillar camera. It's taking a little bit, so I'm going to be pressing the gas pedal. Sometimes with stop sign it does take a little bit, so you could just press the gas pedal to give it a nudge, you know, speed up the process and stuff. Where is it taking us? It is taking us back over there. So we're gonna just be waiting at this light. And also thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys show on the videos. All the videos are getting a lot of likes, a lot of comments. You guys are sharing what you guys think. Just really awesome to see that. And thank you guys. I post videos like this one, so if you guys are new to the channel, I post videos like this one all the time. I post a video every day. I post shorts. So if you guys enjoy, like, you know, FSD or self-driving cars or EVs and Teslas and, you know, all these like new technologies around cars, be sure to like and subscribe because I post videos like this one literally all the time. So stick around and you'll learn a lot about, you know, the experience with FSD, you know, how what it's like to own a Tesla, what's it like to use FSD every day. And it's just you know, very helpful for those who might be looking to get one, so you guys know exactly what to expect. Or maybe you guys don't even know anything about Teslas or EV and you guys just want to see what it's like to own one. So yeah, the light turns green, the car waits for all those cars to pass. And now we're going here. There's a car in our lane, so it's gonna get over. It recognizes it, which is really awesome. It's cool how like dynamic, you know, the roads could be. Like things could just happen and the car just understands what's going on, just drives accordingly. We go to this stop sign. There's a stop sign there, so we made it here first. So I'm gonna press the gas pedal just to give it a little bit of a nudge. And we're driving through this residential street. I know a lot of you guys are asking what's it like what does it do during a school bus, and I have no idea, not yet. Like I haven't driven FSD with the school bus yet, so I have no idea exactly what it would do. So maybe subscribe and we'll see that eventually. There's speed bumps. It recognizes the speed bumps, brakes pretty aggressively to not go pretty fast on that speed bump, which is really nice. You know, you don't want to damage your suspension or cause any sort of excess wear on speed bumps or whatever. Scrape the underside too. Lots of school buses, stop signs. Since this is school area, we'll just be extra safe here. Sees that car go, and now it's gonna go. And we're gonna be making a left at this light. It sees these cars in front of us, gonna slowly go behind, check if cars are coming. No cars are coming. It's gonna make the left, a little hesitant with the curb there, and then gets into the lane. And it did that very well in my opinion. No complaints there. And now it's accelerating smoothly. Nice. So if you guys ever, like, you know, coming home from a stressful day or something, you know, just want to take it easy, you know, while the weather's hot. I'm blasting the AC, so hopefully it's not that loud on the camera. But it is 27 degrees outside. The light's turning yellow. The car is slowing down very smoothly. Really nice. Stops just before the crosswalk, and you can see all the cars start to take a left on the visualization, and you can see that it stops just behind the crosswalk. Also recognizes that car to our right is on the crosswalk, which is really cool. You guys always want to like stop behind the crosswalk, because you know, like sometimes people are riding their bikes or the e-bikes or the scooters or whatever on the road, so it's like sometimes, you know, you might go over the crosswalk and there might be a fast moving pedestrian or something, and it, you know, might cause a very bad situation. So you want to be extra safe. The light turns green and we're accelerating smoothly, staying centered in the lane, which is nice. And we're just cruising a little bit over the speed limit, but we're following the flow of traffic, so I'm okay with this right now. The cars behind me are matching my speed. Yeah, so if you guys don't like to speed at all or don't want to go anywhere close above the speed limit, you guys could change the speed offset, which is really nice. So if you guys you know, got a lot of speeding tickets or something, you guys could change the speed offset where, you know, the car won't speed above the recognized speed limit. You could do 10%, 0%, whatever your preference may be, which is really nice, you know. So if you guys are used to, like, you know, if you guys are in the city and you guys are constantly speeding, constantly stressed out and stuff, you guys could turn on FSD and it'll drive safe for you, so you could take it easy, be a little bit safer, get a lot less speeding tickets. Yeah, this was very useful back when Ontario had speed cameras. There were speed cameras literally everywhere. Personally got a few, you know, just going 10 over sometimes, like some very open roads, which, you know, kind of makes no sense, but it is what it is. You know, you shouldn't be speeding in most cases. So back then it was I would just have it on 0% and I would stop getting speeding tickets, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, it was a recent change that happened, which, you know, was nice because it felt like it was robbing us, like rinsing our wallets. And I don't really know if it makes speeding less dangerous, or I don't think it like prevented speeding, but I have no idea. Maybe it did. I just personally felt like, I guess I just don't know much about the situation with that. But we all gotta be safe, you know. Shouldn't be speeding at all, no matter what. And we are coming into this left here. Light turns green, sticking close to the curb here, and that was really nice. Very smooth, staying a good distance from the car in front of us, and just very pleasant, very nice. Could be a very relaxing drive, you know, coming from home, coming from work, coming from wherever you're coming from, and going wherever you're going. Only you would know if this is it would provide some value to you. Personally, it provides tremendous value to me. I drive a lot every day, so this does help make drives a lot less stressful, you know. I could just take it a little bit easier and just get to where I need to go, you know. So if you guys drive a lot, could be a good idea to look into one of these. I know a lot of people hate EVs. A lot of people think EVs are the worst things ever created. I think EVs solve a problem, like, you know, fuel economy, less maintenance. They also have their own problems, you know, degradation and yeah, honestly, I think degradation and build quality for Teslas. You know, you lose range over time, like over years you lose your total range, which, you know, sucks. But if you live in the city, I don't think, even with a very degraded battery, I don't think it would affect you too much. It's only when road trips, I guess, every year road trips get more and more time consuming with charging and stuff. But it's up to you. Paying attention, my eyes are wide open. The interior camera is so annoying. I wish there was like a different way they could figure out if you're looking. Some of you guys were asking if sunglasses affects the interior camera, and in my opinion, sunglasses makes it better. It recognizes that you're wearing sunglasses, and it doesn't bother you as much, which is really nice. So I always tend to wear sunglasses. Gets over to the right lane, and good following distance, curving with the road, which is really nice. Slowing down with these cars slowing down here, and this car's coming into my lane, which is crazy. That was kind of crazy. I'm just gonna record that. That was funny. It recognized that car coming into our right lane there, cut us off a bit, but it did that very safely. Like it really recognized what was going on there, and I think it did a very good job. Personally, some people would honk and get mad, but you know, we're all trying to get somewhere we need to go. Maybe that person didn't know if they missed the return. Obviously, they created a very unsafe hazard on the road, but you know, we all make mistakes, you know, and it's like a two-party thing, you know. They made the mistake, we could make the situation worse by taking it out on them, you know. I personally see it as like a safety thing both ways. So they created an unsafe environment. You could create more of an unsafe environment by reacting a certain way, but if you know, you just like take it easy, you know, just brake, let them get to where they need to go, and then you kind of realize it wasn't that big of a deal at all, you know. It just maybe saved us, or took 3 more seconds to get to this red light anyways. I don't think it really changed whether or not I got to the destination faster. But yeah, that's my personal driving philosophy, I guess. But Tesla FSD handled that very well, which is really nice. That's exactly how I would have done it. So if you guys just want to be maybe a safer driver, it's probably the best thing to look into these kinds of systems. If you're more aggressive, I know some older folks might be a little bit more aggressive, you know, but you know, it's just not worth it to get all worked up over it and potentially waste everybody's day and waste your time, you know, dealing with an accident report or whatever, and insurance and stuff. Just not worth it. I've had so many time-consuming days with that stuff when people crashed into me and stuff. Well, not with this Tesla, with other cars. Just not worth it. Just take it easy, and yeah. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that note. Be safe, you know, take your time, and yeah, let me know what you guys think of FSD. Let me know what you guys want to see, and let me know how you guys feel. Check out some of the links in the description. It'll help support the channel. Check out some of the playlists. I make shorts and long form playlists, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get this video to 50 likes, and yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.